So here I have the equation 147 divided by 3. Now 147 can be a hard number to work with, so I want it to end in either a 0 or a 5. Now I'm going to round it up to 150. And I will keep my 3 the same because I know that 15 divided by 3 gives me 5. And if I was to take 150 divided by 3, it would give me 50. Next, I will be modeling concretely. My equation is 147 divided by 3. Here I have 1 flat, 4 rods, and 7 units to represent 147. Now I have to break it into 3 equal groups, meaning I will have to exchange my flat for 10 rods. Now I can start breaking it into 3 groups. Now I have 2 rods left over and 7 units. I cannot evenly break that into 3 groups, so I'm going to exchange my 2 rods for 20 units. Now we can distribute these units evenly. Now in each group I have modeled concretely that there are 4 rods and 9 units. 147 divided by 3 equals 49. Okay, so next we will be discussing our equation and representing it pictorially. So here I have 147 divided by 3. I have 1 flat, 4 rods, and 7 units, giving me 147. Now to begin, I know that I am going to have to exchange my 1 flat for 10 rods, because 10 and 10 makes a flat, or 10 and 10 makes 100. Distributing my 10 rods from my flat and my 4 rods from my equation, giving me 14 rods. So here I have shown 12 rods. I can't distribute 2 rods evenly into 3 groups, so I must exchange 2 of my rods for units. Now we know 2 rods is worth 20, so I must exchange them for 20 units. Now I know that I had 20 units for my 2 rods, and I had 7 units for my equation, so 20 and 7 is 27. I will distribute the remaining 27 units into 3 groups. Here we have our 3 groups, and in each of our groups we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rods or 4 tens, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units or 9 ones, giving us our answer 49. We'll be looking at our equation 147 divided by 3, and we're going to represent it symbolically using the area model. So to use the area model, I want my area to give me 147 on the inside, the area of my rectangle here. So I'm going to take my 3 and put my 3 on this side and figure out what I need to multiply my 3 by to add to give me the area of 147. So I'm going to work with easy numbers. So I know that 3 times 40 gives me 120, but 120 doesn't equal 147. I have a remainder of 27, and I know that 3 times 9 gives me 27. Now my area equals 147. I must add these 2 numbers together to give me my answer. 40 plus 9 equals 49. And 49 is the answer to my equation. I'm going to be doing a personal strategy to figure out what 147 divided by 3 is. So I'm going to begin by putting my 3 on the left side here and my 147 into this little sevens box. Now, I know that to figure out this answer, I want to work with easier numbers. So I know that 40 times 3 gives me 120. Now I'm going to subtract that from my 147, and this will leave me with 27. Now I also know that 9 times 3 gives me 27, so I'm going to put my 9 times 3 equals 27 and get rid of 27. Now I have 0. Now I must add up the 2 numbers I multiplied by to get my answer. 40 plus 9 equals 49. 49 is my answer. Okay, so now lastly, we are going to compare our answer from 147 divided by 3 to our estimation. Now the answer to 147 divided by 3 was 49. My estimation, I decided to round my 147 up to 150 to make it an easier number to work with, and I knew that 3 went into 150 50 times. So based on my estimation and my answer, I think it was a good estimation.